Alright, we are here with 3 possible paths. Let's go left. Left, right, and center. What do we have? Looks like an upper chamber of the library. Okay. Ah! Statue of man and 2 empty pedestals. Well, we know what to do here. Place the elf statue. And the pixie statue. The fairy sculpture. There we go. The statues are lined up, but nothing much happens. Maybe I need to place the other one first. Yeah, that's probably it. Alright, there was a little... Yep, there goes. Aha, secret entrance. There we go. Cool. Alright, well, before we do that, let's do some exploring. Oh, that looks like a potion. Yeah. Found a vial marked Liquid Sunset. I'll take it. I don't know what that's going to be for. Ooh, there's something else over here. Looks like another statue. Found an ape man sculpture. Okay. Well, let's take it. Obviously, I didn't need that one for the puzzle. But I may need it for another puzzle. I was thinking we could take all those books and use them as, like, literally paperweights, but we'll see. Uh-oh. Something's over there. Now's a good time to save. I don't know if I want to go over there just yet. What's this circle? Feel very lucky having found the shiny coin. I'll take the coin. Have an ancient coin. It's got a little crown on it. Of course, the money of the monarch. Ooh, is this a note down here? Lecture notes. Oh no, there's undersides to the table too. Okay, notes are now in your hands. This place was obviously a lecture hall. Book title, the Book of Orders. We'll take the Book of Orders. Maybe we'll find books of all the other things. Quickly take the book and put it away. Yeah, I worry about that table over there. Statue of a primitive man. Decide to add the statue to your growing collection. Yes. Okay, something mysterious is happening over here. May have to do with this book. The Speeches of Lord Jair. Decide to take the book so you can read more of it later. That's a little spooky. What's going on over here? Perhaps one of the oldest desks you've ever seen. Well, that doesn't help me figure out why it flipped over. That's no good. Anything else down here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, shall we do some reading? Let's take a look at what we got. So we have the ape man, the primitive man, and then presumably we'll have to do another puzzle with with a third, that's just a normal human, right? Okay, lecture notes. The lecture was very interesting. To control the flood levels... Oh, the lecture was very interesting to control the flood levels. Now, if I can only remember the sequence, right, right, left, 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 right, or right, left, right. Well, we don't know. It's gotta be one of those, though, right? Book of Orders. The One created the heaven and the earth, giving birth to the 4 orders, which govern in his stead. They are chaos, life, order, and death. All hang in the balance, and none hold sway over any other. Or if one of the orders holds sway, the world ends and begins anew. The Kothra, or fairies, were firstborn. Heedless, carefree, and possessing no worries, they were weak-minded and sought only their own pleasures. The 4 orders easily manipulated them, threatening the balance. The One was greatly displeased. The One decreed that the 4 could make war through the Kothra, and thus the world ended. And from the ashes evolved the Joera, more commonly known as elves. The Joera became chosen people, and the One was pleased. Seasons passed upon the new paradise, and the Joera joyfully ministered to the One. Then the great turning began. The collective mind of the Joera was subverted by the Order of Chaos, who sought to gain power over his brethren. The One saw his people corrupted. With much displeasure, he magnified the power of Chaos over the Joera, and the world ended once more. In the madness that followed, the Joera that survived sought protection in all manner of place. The madness subsided, and Chaos rejoined his brothers. The Joera emerged from hiding, and they were changed. Those who hid on the plains became man. Those from the caves became dwarves. Those from the north became barbarians. Those from the swamps became fenlings. Thus the races were formed, and the One was pleased. Okay, so here's our origin story for everything. There are no more pixies. Everything was an elf at one point. Okay. Oh, then that explains the statues that we placed, right? We had to place the pixie first, and then the elf, and then the people. Yeah, there's our hint for that. Interesting. So it makes a distinction between the barbarians and man, and then the fenlings. That would be. Oh, I have this memory of. I have an old catalog of Warhammer stuff from like 2004, and there's stuff for Mordheim, which is a game I've never played and never seen played and never heard of anyone ever playing. And I know there's a video game of it recently, but there was a model in there called the Fen Beast, and it was like a murky plant and wood shambling mound kind of thing, and it had like all kinds of things stuck out of it. And I wonder if that has anything to do with that. Okay. Speeches of Lord Jer. People of Cal Torlin, the evil which has threatened our land is sealed away forever. We are indeed safe. However, I ask you to look around. The ravages of war are all about you. All the evil that has been done needs to be set right. Look at the land. The trees and the plants have all withered. The ground is scorched beneath our feet. For us who have survived, a new battle now begins to secure our future. We have to restore our beloved country. We need to rebuild from the ashes. Since magic has caused much blight of the blight on the land, it is only right that magic be a part of its cleansing. Therefore, I ask that Lakmir open Shadowgate to those who will learn his ways. With guidance, these sorceries will be called on to rebuild and defend Cal Torlin. Editor's note: Lakmir the Timeless agreed and dedicated the 4 towers of Shadowgate to the cause. 1 for the use of training young sorcerers, 1 as his personal quarters, and 1 as a testing place for those sorcerers who would serve the royal family. And what about the last one? All right. So we're presumably in the training tower. That's what all these are, all classrooms rather than I suppose anything else. Okay, so what was that? Did we go in this room? What was in here? Oh right, we found one of the statues in here. There wasn't anything else, huh? Interesting. Okay. Oh, there's a note back there though. Yeah, I feel like I've probably already missed some things. Found report. Let's take the report. You are now the proud owner of a piece of parchment. Yeah, we did it. We stole that kid's homework. Let's take a look at it, since we don't have much else to do. Before we move on. Procedural addendum. It has come to the good master's attention that a number of acolytes are dabbling in chaos magic. While this isn't forbidden, it is required that you clean up any mess that may result from its chaotic effects. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Let's get going. To the top of the tower. Hopefully. You know, I've done a lot of reading. I think it's about time to save. Cool. Don't suppose I'll be grabbing any of those anytime soon. What have we got here? This is the sleeping chambers of all the students? Magical students? Any goodies around here? Yeah, it's a little hard to get an actual look around here. Well, there's another book to grab. Kind of hope that the other towers aren't quite so full of books. It's another blank book. Let's take the blank book. You can always use an extra pound. Found a flute with the various arcane carvings on it. Yeah, let's take it. You now have a magical flute. Well, great. Mozart will be very pleased. Failed to find anything of use. Anything else? No. Shall we play Papageno's tune to, get the slipper? Another room like this, huh? Can't find anything useful, but we can find more books. Student's Diary, we'll take that one. I'm gonna creep around here, see if we find anything else interesting to take. Yes. House of Dreslin. Oh, right. Anything else on this area? So I haven't found a place to use those other statues yet. Okay. Gonna go wall to wall, knocking on the wall just to make sure there's nothing there. Okay, so there were only 2 doors. We've got the magic flute. So, yeah, I do want to try the magic flute in the room with the slipper. Hmm. So is there any way to close that and get those items back and retry this with the other statues? I guess not. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna try that and we'll see if that does anything. Is there a way to talk to the animal up here? No. I wonder though, can I try the flute here? Disappointed that nothing has happened. Okay, well, let's go ahead and save. Yeah, where would I want to use it? Maybe at that window, but first I want to try over here. Okay, what about this door? Special way to open the door. What about the flute? Nothing, okay. Alright, well let's try down here. So, okay, what was that? That potion was called the Instant Sunset, right? What would I do with that? And which of these doors was the slipper in? I think it was the next one. Yeah, this is just a dead end. Was there anything else down here, though? Nope. Here it is. This is the room. Some unseen force holds it to the table. Okay, what about... How do you like my flute? The bed is unusually large. Is there something to do with it then? And this one's unusually small, right? There's some mystery going on in here. What else do I have to try? Ancient coin? No, that's not gonna work. Begin to feel woozy and wobbly. Oh, this was a death. Oh, no, it's not. Weird. It's literally just, tipsy. Okay. Weird. Oh, it seems to have worn off. I still have that. That might actually be useful, though. Huh. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so no luck there. What do we have here? New books? Month of Aries. SW Day, I think is what it's supposed to say there. It was merely a matter of time before the watchmen discovered our folly. Our nighttime pleasure jaunts were no doubt ill-advised. I always suspected he knew of our excursions, but a man can only turn a deaf ear so long. Perhaps they will be gracious with us. After all, the trips were merely an occasional diversion. Will they confiscate the key and tell good Master Lackmere? Month of Aries W Day. The good master. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means. Is it like, are the days cardinal directions? So, southwest, and then this is west being the next day, and then the northwest. No, hang on. Yeah, northwest should be the next one. Good master was gracious. A week of shameful labor could be worse, much worse. I have heard that future transgressors will be made to wear the blue ring. It is said that this ring will drive a man insane. Yeah, Northwest Day. Okay. It happened on this day that I beheld a darker side of Lackmere. He appeared from nowhere and yelled at me as I went to clean the fireplace. I quickly forgot my chores as I slinked away. That night I started to think, isn't it strange that a tower with no chimney should have a fireplace? I realized that such thoughts were dangerous, but I could not help but think of them as the moon rose over the third tower. Okay, so we need to look for a fireplace? And I dreamt of a grinning skull wearing a ring of blue that cried out for its brothers of red and green. And in it I saw the answers, and a voice told me that once you're through with the world, with one world, there's another waiting there. Okay, so that's maybe a bunch of hints. After the death of the great king Arand, the succession did not proceed well. With failing health and without an heir, great king had the presence of mind to appoint a successor, Lord Jair of Westland. This turned into a favorable decision by commoner and nobleman alike. Jair's leadership and courage, tempered with his upbringing and compassion for the people, rivaled even King Arand's. However, one family opposed the choice, the Dreslin family. The Dreslins were an illustrious family of old lineage that served as chief vassals for generations. Supported by other conservatives who relied more on tradition than the welfare of the kingdom, the Dreslins mounted a political campaign against Jair. More renowned as castle builders than as statesmen, the Dreslins' political gambit failed. In the end, the more extreme factions of the family planned to assassinate the newly crowned Jair. Their plan was thwarted. Jair, out of mercy, and because of his short tenure on the throne, decided to spare them. Thus, the Dreslin family holdings and lands were confiscated, but they still retained their duties to the royal throne of Kaltorlin. Bereft of power, they were still a proud family. That's the crest of Dreslin, then. Okay. I don't know if that one held any hints for us.